Singy. Let's get right. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air. Foul off first. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Matt Olson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. That's in there. And that is strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive caught. And up next for Los Angeles, Manny Ramirez.
Number 28.
And that one almost got him.
Two-0. Ball 3.
1 out, base is empty. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2. Time called. That one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 2-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
And now it's Juan Soto.
1-0.
First pitch, not close.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And that one gets past the catcher. Ortiz up to third on the wild pitch. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. A little roller up along first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that runner.
And a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
2 up, 2 down.
Out.
2 down, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. On the ground, and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Right side. Sosa settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the power speed combo. Carlos Beltran. Holmes back to work. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. This one in the air. Olsen makes the grab, 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jurickson Profar. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. He's in there. Matt Olson up to the plate. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Tosses to first, and Olsen is set down.
Austin Riley.
Riley in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Yeah, that's outside.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard ground ball for a base knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Derek Jeter.
Second baseman.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ramirez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And that quickly 2 away. And here is David Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one hammered. Kelnick going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jared Kelnick. Ohtani ready to fire now. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
This is important if he can go 1-2. Here will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied up. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Juan Soto. And he swings over the top there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Kelnick drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting.
And here is Sosa to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kelman sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And next for L.A., Carlos Beltran. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. And that ends the inning. 4 innings in the books. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fought off foul. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. Next offering upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside. The count now 2-2.
See the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
On a line, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Profar in the box now. Takes strike one. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch
on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Late swing fouled off. Albies over at first with one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And it gets by him. And that extends the inning. Go ahead run on base. And now Austin Riley. Fouled off down the right side.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Adrian Beltre. Holmes back to work. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher
Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Well struck right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Mookie Betts. That one inside, look out. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. They're waving Piazza home. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. Betts into second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and gets...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases, third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, David Ortiz. First, gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Sean Murphy.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
So up next, Brian De La Cruz. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now
that's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And first offering is fouled off. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. Sosa coming on. Nabs it, and that is that. Braves strand. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers. Doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Murphy makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So digging in, Sammy Sosa. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop. 3rd strike. 2 gone.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Riley fires to first. Back here in L.A., Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's
No,
outside,
that's a ball.
and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball 2.
2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Now batting,
routine, but
left
that doesn't
fielder,
mean it's always going to be
Jackson
smooth. He
Profar.
delivered a good play right there.
Profar. And here comes the Dodgers man.
Now
Bob
pitching
Gibson
for the
gets the ball
Dodgers.
now.
And we all know
Number
about his
47.
slider. It's just filthy, man. And
Bob
one of the better
Gibson.
ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Gibson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So a man at first. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No
Now this
ball.
team is
1
definitely
strike.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Trying to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone now.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out.
Pitching for Atlanta.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee.
Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check
Ball 2.
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Good eye
Ball.
in that spot.
Full count.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Albies over to first in time. And the
Now
leadoff hitter
batting,
set down to open the
shortstop,
7th.
Mookie
Now it's Mookie
Betts.
Betts. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next,
And
for
here
the
is
Dodgers,
Derek Jeter.
second
Can't
baseman,
forget the 2-run shot he
Derek
launched out
Jeter.
here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Missed with a
1-0.
changeup. Ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking
2
balls
balls,
away.
1
I think
strike.
he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This one popped up right side. Albies hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Austin Riley at the plate. Just
No, that's
missed.
outside.
Gibson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next offering is in for a
One
strike.
ball,
Got to
one
keep
strike.
things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Here's Sean Murphy. Grounds one to short for the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next offering
ball.
misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the
Ball
dirt.
2.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. Lee back to work. Fouled off left side. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. 1 for 3. That
Ball
misses. 1. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's
1-2.
box.
Runner on the go. Pitch
No.
misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ramirez at second with nobody out. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Safe. Juan Soto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Mark McGwire, looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Swing. Here and blast one left field. That one back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That one felt good. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. You get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Bobby Abreu.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Profar makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Beltran at the plate now. That's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. And that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. So remaining in the game defensively, Bobby Abreu. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Right through there for a strike.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
No ball.
Gibson is just 1 strike away. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row,